Hello everyone, welcome to the IamLogic Identity and Access Management platform. In this demo, I will show you how to enable single sign-on and multi-factor authentication for the CyberArk PAM application using IamLogic IAM solution deployed fully on premises to meet the compliance requirements of BFSI domain. Many companies use cloud IAM providers like Okta, Entra ID, or CyberArk Identity. But in BFSI industry, compliance and risk policies often require identity application to run on premises. With on-prem IAM, authentication data and audit logs stay inside the organization, and access to critical systems like CyberArk PVWA does not depend on external internet or SaaS availability. That's why on-prem SSO and MFA is common choice for regulated environments such as banks, insurance companies, or financial services companies. Let's see how SSO and MFA work for the CyberArk PAM application when IamLogic is the identity provider using the OIDC protocol. The user opens the CyberArk PVWA web portal. PVWA redirects the user to IamLogic IAM to sign in. IamLogic verifies the user identity with multi-factor authentication, such as Google Authenticator, SMS email OTP, or a passkey. After successful MFA verification, IamLogic redirects the user back to PVWA with an OIDC ID token. CyberArk PVWA validates the ID token and logs the user in securely. Here are the steps to enable SSO and MFA for CyberArk PVWA application using IamLogic IAM with the OIDC protocol. First, we add CyberArk PVWA as an OIDC application in the IamLogic IAM console. Next, we configure IamLogic IAM as the OIDC Identity Provider in the CyberArk PVWA settings. Then we test the complete login flow to confirm MFA is enforced and SSO works end-to-end. Finally, we verify the audit logs in IamLogic IAM to analyze data like who accessed the CyberArk application and at what time. Let us begin by adding CyberArk PVWA to IamLogic IAM as an OIDC application. Log into the IamLogic IAM console as an administrator. From the navigation menu, open Application Management. Click New Record and select OpenID Application. Set the application name to CyberArk PVWA. Enter a unique client ID, for example, CyberArk. Next, enter the OIDC redirect URL for your CyberArk PVWA instance. Make sure to replace the IP address shown here with your PVWA IP address or hostname. Okay, one thing to note here, I highlighted this provider ID value. For example, IamLogic IAM. Please note, you must enter the exact same value later when you are configuring OIDC in PVWA in the next step. Now select subject as username. Enter the click URL for your PVWA instance. And again, replace the IP hostname with your PVWA instance. Set the HTTP method to post. Under certificate, choose Generate New Certificate. Upload the CyberArk logo as the application image. Leave the remaining settings as default and click Save. Finally, copy the client's secret. You will need it in the next step while configuring OIDC in CyberArk PVWA app. Click on the Back button. Now that the CyberArk OIDC application is created, we need to assign it to a group so only users in that group can access CyberArk PVWA. Go to Groups from the navigation menu. Open and edit the IT support group. Go to the Assign Applications and Devices tab. From the All Applications list, select CyberArk PVWA and move it to Assigned Applications. Finally, click Save. Now, let us configure IamLogic IAM as the OIDC Identity Provider in CyberArk PVWA application. Log into the CyberArk PVWA application as an administrator. From the navigation menu, go to Administration and open OIDC Authentication. Set the display name to IamLogic IAM. Enter the provider ID as IamLogic IAM, all in small letters. Make sure this matches exactly with the value we used earlier while creating the OIDC application in IamLogic. Next, we need the discovery URL from the IamLogic OIDC application created in the last step. Go back to the IamLogic IAM console. Click Edit on the CyberArk PVWA application. Click on the OpenID Connect configuration button. This opens the OIDC configuration in a new tab. Copy the URL from the browser address bar. Go to PVWA console and paste it in the discovery field URL. Now enter the client ID as CyberArk. Select the client authentication method as POST. Paste the client secret that we copied earlier. Set the username client as sub. Enable the OpenID provider option and then click Save. Now that the CyberArk PVWA and IamLogic integration is completed, let's test logging into PVWA using IamLogic SSO with MFA verification. Here we are on the CyberArk PVWA login page. We will click on the IamLogic IAM login option. PVWA redirected us to IamLogic IAM sign-in page. Enter the username. Let's use Rohan and click on Continue. Now IamLogic prompts for multi-factor authentication, such as email OTP, Passkey, or Google Authenticator. Let's choose Google Authenticator. Enter the time-based OTP from the Authenticator app and click Continue. And that's it. Rohan is successfully logged into the CyberArk PVWA. Okay, just now what we have seen is an example of PVWA-initiated login, where the authentication starts from the PVWA login page. But the users can also launch PVWA directly from the IamLogic IAM portal. Let's quickly see how to do that. Log into the IamLogic IAM console as Rohan. Here you can see the applications available for Rohan. Click CyberArk PVWA. Now IamLogic IAM prompts for MFA. This time let's choose WebAuthn, which is basically nothing but Passkeys. Rohan has a passkey stored on his phone. So select use phone or tablet. Scan the QR code using the phone camera to complete the passkey authentication. Okay. As we can see, once the passkey authentication is successful, Rohan is successfully logged into the CyberArk PVWA console. Alright, with this we have completed the demo of single sign-on and multi-factor authentication for CyberArk PAM using the IamLogic IAM on-premises solution. Let me quickly wrap up this video by summarizing the core features of IamLogic platform. IamLogic is a complete identity platform and it comes with two products, IGA, Identity Governance and Administration, and IAM, Identity and Access Management. With IamLogic IGA, you can automate access requests to applications and approval workflows, enable just-in-time access, run access certifications, handle joiner, mover, leaver workflows, and enforce segregation of duties. All of this help you reduce risk and stay audit ready. We also provide a Python-based connector framework to integrate with popular enterprise applications. And if you have a complex or custom requirements, our development team can help you with those integrations as well. With IamLogic IAM, you get secure access with single sign-on, multi-factor authentication, adaptive authentication, and more. Please note, IamLogic can be deployed on premises, which is great for organizations with strict compliance needs, especially in the BFSI sector. And yes, IamLogic is fully ISO 27001 certified. If you would like a full product demo, have any questions, or you want to go for a proof of concept, feel free to call or email us. Thank you.